Hi, welcome to our Homestead series. We hope this will be of enjoyment and informative. We don't know everything, we don't do everything perfect, but what we do know works for us. In these economic times, people have been talking about a back to the land movement or getting back to a more simple way of life. The transformation from the comforts of city dwelling and our modern way can be a little different going back to the homestead. I won't say complicated, but there are some things that some people should know. So I hope you enjoy this series. Thank you for watching.
So we're starting to actually plant some of our early gardens, our onions and our garlic and peas today. I worked for this farmer one time and he insisted on perfectly straight rows. Well, I'm not a picky guy, but I guess it's nice to have straight rows. Well, we took this string line and we would take a string line and do all this and that, pull along the string line, and it took a long time. So I understand if you're doing weeding between the rows, it's good to have your perfectly, symmetrical distance there or whatever. So I come up with this marvelous crude invention. All it is really just a row maker. I just took an old 2x4 and made myself a little handle on it and put a couple of weights on it for some extra weight and just cut some wood in a V shape. And I've already made a couple rows, but I can make one more here and show you how it works. I got ahead of myself here. Pretty basic. And the idea is that your space is always the same. So what I usually do is base it on the outside edge. Or start in the middle, just maybe take one string line if you wanted to do it that way. And I just pick it up basically and just walk backwards like this. And then when I come back the other way, I'll just put the one triangle in the last row and then go back and use that as my guide and just go through it a second time. That way they're always the same. So, and it also makes a nice ditch, for planting, and it gives you some dirt up on the side to kick back in on top of your seeds. So, just a little tip I thought I'd share with you as part of our Homestead series here. So this thought suddenly occurred to me that being that some of you have never done this before, and this is the purpose of our videos really, if you're going to plant onions, you might not even know how to do it. What you do is you buy what's called onion sets. They're just little bulbs like this, because onion is a bulb, and you can get them at your local feed supply. And the earlier you plant them, the better. And that's why we're doing it so early right now. Like typically, we won't plant our garden until May the 20th up here, and it's April 15th. So, anyways, that's how you do it. And if you're going to get kids to help you, and you want to tell them to do 4 inches apart, Rachel, how far is 4 inches apart? Yeah, you don't know, right? Because you're 3 years old.
Yep.
How far is 4 inches apart, Laura? You're 6, you ought to know, right?
I'm 7.
Well, anyways, you still don't really know. Okay, the point is, what we decided we could do here is we made these little spacers. And this works really well. And this way, too, your garden's kind of uniform this way, and it's a little quicker for you. You just get them to put one in, and then they put the little spacer on the ground next to it, and then they know to put the next one right beside it. And they take their spacer and they just keep going like that. And that's a great way, and they have fun doing it. At the end of the day, it's a fantastic job. They did really well last year with the potatoes. So, just get a little piece of wood or whatever, and I just labeled onions and garlic or whatever spaces you need for it. And they're great with potatoes that way. So another little tip, that you can do if you're like obsessive compulsive, as I tend to be sometimes, and you want everything just perfect. Anyways, so there's a nice little tip. I hope that helps. Okay. So thanks for watching.